The Minister of Public Works and Infrastructure, Dean MacPherson, said that preliminary findings show that poor quality concrete and weak reinforced columns were used in the construction of the temple that collapsed in Verulam in Durban last week. He says authorities must identify the supplier and the builder responsible for using these substandard materials to prevent similar building collapses in the future. Now, the minister said officials were concerned because the material appeared powdery, indicating low quality. He also added that no approved building plans and permits were approved for the project.
Based on the information available at this point, the structure involved was a reinforced concrete multi-story building under construction comprising concrete columns, flat slabs and masonry walls. The collapse occurred while concrete was being poured, with reports indicating that work was underway on the upper levels of the building at the time of the incident. Preliminary evidence, including available video footage, points to a sudden structural failure, most likely triggered by a formwork or shuttering failure during the pumping of wet concrete. It has also been observed that substandard concrete material and substandard reinforced columns were used. It is vitally important, therefore, that we urgently track down the supplier and builder that use this material to stop this from happening anywhere else. We have been unable to do so, but we are working around the clock to track them down. Such a failure can and obviously imposes significant and abnormal dynamic loads on the floors below, loads that no building is structurally designed to withstand, resulting in a rapid and progressive collapse. Early visual assessments have also raised serious concerns regarding the quality of construction, including indications of misaligned structural elements and potentially substandard materials. Rescue personnel further reported that the concrete encountered on site appeared friable, which will require further forensic testing as part of the investigation. For those that were there, you would have noticed that the concrete was quite powdery in what we saw. Of particular concern are preliminary indications from the relevant authorities that no approved building plans were submitted, that no construction permits were issued, and that the building may have been occupied prior to the issuance of an occupational certificate, all of which would constitute serious contraventions of the national building regulations and standards. In the absence of these submissions, the relevant authorities were deprived of the opportunity to inspect, monitor, or intervene during this construction, and quite possibly they could have stopped it.